Hi guys, it's Anna with Passions of Paper. I have got another journal. It might look similar to what you guys have already seen for those of you that follow me, but this is a unique journal, different from the other one. The other one I had made for myself, and it had a lot of personal choices to it, like the art pages and the magazine pages. I had a lady give me a custom order for one of these journals. She wanted the full thing, the full 9 signatures, just as big as mine, but instead of the magazine pages and the art pages, she just wanted more coffee dyed pages and more digitals. So this one is actually a little bit bigger than mine, page wise and stuff. It has 504 pages, and then there are 36 flip outs. So this actually has a lot more pages than even mine. I haven't weighed it, but it's just as heavy as mine, so it's still very big and very heavy journal. Kind of a little more cohesive, I think, because it's instead of the magazine pages and the art pages, it's just the digitals. And so I think basically, if I get any more custom orders for this journal, this is pretty much what they're going to look like. My custom order options are for between 5 signatures and 9 signatures, so I have different price options. That way, if you don't want to buy the whole giant journal, maybe you don't need that many pages, then you can buy the smaller option. And like I said, she got the full giant option. I have included a little extra here, this little pen holder. The pen just comes out nice and easy, and I'm also including a pen. Make sure that you take the little ball off before you start using it. So I ended up adding that to my journal as well, and I just love that I can just grab this and go anywhere I want and immediately start writing, because I've already got my pen with me. I've got whatever papers I need are in these double pockets. There are double pockets front and back. Well, I guess I should go over the cover too. It's the same as my cover. I dyed this fabric this beautiful blue color. And then I also dyed this, the mesh or the moss ribbon. And we've got this faded script fabric and the burlap, the black burlap, and then this burgundy chiffon silk ribbon. That's the closure. I apologize if you guys can hear my very obnoxious kids right now. I'm recording a little bit earlier than normal. And then we've got this burgundy color for the signatures sewn in. And as you can see on the edges, we've got all that sewing mess that I love. If you don't like it, feel free to just cut it off. It'll cut off without any problems. So this is a little bit more cohesive because like the color scheme blends better. There aren't these bright pops of white that just stick out. And so I really like it. And so this is going to be what my future custom orders of this journal is going to be. Because the magazine pages are always going to be different, and I can't control that they're going to go really well, and stock would run out of that, and that's really hard to replace and to duplicate. And the mixed media pages are kind of, I don't think that many people want a mixed media in their journal, so I think unless you really like that and that's really what you want and you are purchasing this journal, then please reach out to me and let me know. But this is probably what I'll do from now on. So like I said, this is 504 pages. I printed on a lot of 90 and 60 pound paper, the high color, high quality papers. So everything comes out real nice. It might not show up very well on my camera, but it is all high quality. I use a lot of ink to make all this. I have an inkjet, or not an ink, yeah, I have an inkjet, an Epson Eco Tank, and it holds big bottles of ink, and I used up half of the ink tank to make this journal because it's just so many pages and they're huge. So we've got these flip outs. So on top of the 504 pages, there's also going to be 36 flip outs. I'm not going to flip them all because they're pretty much the same on the back sides, but they're grunged up and they sound really good to flip out. this whole journal just sounds really good to flip through. So, yeah. Just because this is 9 signatures and the signatures are built pretty much the same, I'm just going to kind of quickly go through them. And so I did some sewing on the pages. So each signature, every other signature has a page like this, and then the ones in between have a page like this, and with all the threads hanging out. It'd be too many threads if I included a page like this in each signature, so that's why that's in every other signature. But the signatures are pretty small. They're only 14 pages, just to keep things, just to be able to fit like all the really good digitals in each signature. So that's why I have a lot of signatures in this. I will be copy and pasting the links to these digital kits and putting them in the description box below, so they'll be in both of these videos that I've got. I will have the links to all the digitals that I've used. Since this was a custom order and not of something I made a while back, the digital makers aren't fresh in my mind. I just printed them off. I didn't just recently buy them on Etsy, so I will include that in the description box. Because this journal is so big and so heavy, I did double up the chipboard in the cover. There are 2 pieces of chipboard together, so this is a very thick and heavy duty cover. So it's doubled up all the way around. This paper is very thick. Sometimes it feels like it's 2 pages together. It tricks me. I don't remember if I showed the detail on the front cover. So we've got the eyelash yarn that goes all the way around, and then this beautiful picture of this little girl and her dragon. The tassel is super soft and fluffy and is removable. There is a ton of writing space. This journal will last a very long time. As you can see, I had to use paper strips to attach all these full-size prints. That's how I'm able to make these big pages. And some of these I had fun and did like these just long see-through strips that you can see these chunks in between. So I really like that. I really like seeing some of these grungy pages between the strips. So this journal is going to have a lot more images in it than what mine had, so you'll see some new images in this flip through, because like I said, mine had magazine pages and the white art book pages, and this one does not. So it allowed me to do a lot more digitals, which was a lot of fun, because when I was making my personal journal, I was really sad about some of the digitals that I just couldn't fit in. They're just really cool. These big dragon ones mainly were the ones that I just couldn't fit all of them in. And some of these fairy ones were some of them too. And I love all these dragon flip out pages. They're all sewn on, so they just will flip out and fold over, and you can write on those or put secret journaling on them. or add pockets to them and stick stuff inside, put pictures inside of them. And there's that same image that's on the cover. It's my favorite picture of the kit. Nice thing about a journal that's this wide is that even though this is an insane amount of pages, like it's almost like 1,000 pages for my regular size journal, for the amount of space that these pages give you, but it just sits flat no matter where you're at. Even at the end of the journal, it just sits flat with all these pages. This is a very thick journal. It's got a 3-inch spine. I forgot to say that. This is 11 1/4 inches by like 9 1/4. I didn't exactly measure, but that's what these big journals tend to be. And yeah, they just, not this little page, the little thicker papers don't really sit flat, but like for the most part, like when you're at the, even at the end of the journal, big chunky journals are hard to keep open. You have to keep them open like this, pressing down with your hand and trying to write at the same time. And this one, you don't really have that problem. Unless you like super stuff it with ephemera and decorating, then it might get to that point. This is a very full journal. So right now it's comfortably full, but if you add a lot of decorating and ephemera to it, it might get a little bit overly full. And for such a big journal, that can be a little bit unwieldy. Mine's kind of already starting to get there, I think. Cute little butterfly. Alright, and that is the end. So if you are wanting a version of this, feel free to reach out to me on Etsy. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day.